Hello, my Sagittarius babies. It's Maria, insightfulastrology.com. Welcome to your February forecast. Let's get right into it because everything seems to be about your third house this month, your mind, and your immediate surroundings, and then potentially a sibling. So, what am I talking about? We begin the month with Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is retrograde in your communication sector. So, until the 20th, there's a very real possibility of you having some kind of mental confusion about something in your life. This could be related to a partnership matter. This could be related to career direction, since Mercury naturally rules those areas of your chart. But it can actually also be about anything third house, since it's in your third house retrograde. So this is literally a contract, an agreement, a negotiation, conversations that you're having, correspondence with other people, trying to learn something, maybe overcoming a learning block that you have. It's a big theme this month. Or miscommunication between you and a sibling, you and a neighbor or one of your cousins. Any of that is on the table for you. But this energy is so much more amplified because you've got growth opportunities here with Jupiter placed in your third house, while you also have a karmic responsibility to learn how to communicate in a more responsible, mature way, with Saturn also in your third house of communication. So these two big planets are there. There's Mercury retrograde there, and as if that weren't enough, Venus joins the party on the 1st. Venus is going to help soften this energy and offer some grace to your communication. It's kind of like a personal assistant is coming to help you smooth out the rough edges that seem to be happening in a communications matter. And that's going to be really helpful. And I know that for some of you, this is overcoming a very real mental block that you have, a learning block. I know for me, you guys know I have, or you may not know, I have the moon in Sagittarius. And while I don't, I usually say watch your sun sign video and your ascendant video. So this isn't so much about watching a moon sign forecast, but I have Saturn in my third house natally. I have it all the time. You guys have it by transit. So it's a temporary theme. And what I can tell you for sure that I know you're all going through right now is some kind of big learning curve, some kind of responsibility about how you are delivering information, how you're communicating information, but also overcoming a fear of learning, overcoming a fear of something that's blocking you. Now, for me, I've always been very blocked with technology. That's just my Achilles heel. Technology and directions. I get lost like that. I have like 3 different navigation systems when I go somewhere because I'm just petrified of getting lost. And these are my Saturn third house fears. When I was younger, it used to be raising my hand in class. It used to be public speaking, okay? Somebody with Saturn in the third house has a fear with communication, has an insecurity with communication of some type or learning of some type. But the lesson is that you're supposed to handle this responsibly and maturely, and then you're going to master that area of life and be rewarded for it, okay? So if you do that, guys, you're going to master it, but it's not going to be easy. So you are being called to tackle some new learning endeavor very seriously and overcoming whatever blocks that you have and really having faith in your ability to do so. Jupiter's there to help you have that faith. But if you can do this, there's an amazing reward here. There just is. So you have to trust me on it. It may be a slow process, but the reward is there. Saturn doesn't want to make your life miserable. Saturn is trying to give you the biggest bang for your soul growth buck in this lifetime. And by transit, it's a temporary karmic lesson. So for you guys, temporarily, it's third house. Now, on the 11th, this third house is really blowing up for you with opportunity because there's a new moon in this part of your chart. So this is when there might be a new learning opportunity or a teaching opportunity or an opportunity for you to go on a trip, an opportunity for you to Make a decision, sign a contract, make an agreement, make a speech, do something third house, and it looks beneficial. It looks financially beneficial, and it looks personally beneficial, because on the very same day, Venus and Jupiter will be conjunct one another. This conjunction happens once a year in a different sign for all of us, and this year it happens to be occurring in Aquarius on the same day as a new moon in Aquarius in your third house. So Sagittarius, there's money here from sales, marketing, communications in a big way. As long as you're overcoming whatever blocks you have connected to it, there is a big decision that you might be making related to partnership matters that looks positive and beneficial. It's a definite opportunity for you to move forward in a big way, third house connected. And I want you to take it. I want you to take it. I know it may not feel completely comfortable, but you have to take it. You owe it to yourself to take it. So here's why it might be more uncomfortable, especially around the 17th. All of us collectively will experience Saturn square Uranus 3 times this year. That's the biggest cycle of all for 2021. And Uranus wants to liberate what it touches. It wants to break things down, break things up, and go in an innovative, different, crazy direction, while Saturn wants rules and structure. Okay, so you can see how these planets crashing together is like, what's going on? Well, on the 17th, Uranus, which is placed in your 6th house of your daily routine, your work life, people that work for you or that you work for, is going to square Saturn in your 3rd house. And this can come out as a total. Uranus is the boss here. And Uranus is saying to your Saturn, hey, dude, I get it. We have to be serious about this 3rd house lesson. I'm not minimizing it, but I am telling you, if you want to succeed, you're going to have to do something really different about how you handle your routine with this, how you handle your schedule, your structure, your daily tasks, or the helpers involved, the coworkers or the staff members involved, the way that you are doing the productive functionality of this job has to be radically different if you're going to succeed in this communications matter. That's what the square is saying for you. So it is really pushing you out of your comfort zone. And, this can come out in so many different ways. It could be somebody that you've been relying on suddenly quitting and you being forced to all of a sudden learn how to handle your own website or mind your own store or develop something that you're developing. It can also be, there's just so many ways that this can come out in your reality. This could be a total change in your routine, and you thought you got up and went to work every day certain hours, and now all of a sudden the only way you're going to make this new communications endeavor succeed is if you shake up your schedule completely. All right, so fit it into your reality, but handle it, because this isn't going away. This is your big theme for 2021. Now, as the month ends, energy shifts, and there is a full moon at the top of your chart, your career sector, and it looks stressful, but it can be rewarding. There is some kind of career transition for you guys with this lunation. It might be dramatic for some of you. It might be a career ending completely, going into a different direction. But for others, it could just be this uncomfortableness of you being in the spotlight for career and having to navigate that and deal with it. Okay, so that full moon is an end to a month that's really busy with 3rd house matters. And I want you to maximize it, Sagittarius. So do that, okay? And of course, if I can help you look at everything on a deeper level in a personal consultation, just click that link in the description box below, and you and I will be talking very soon. Happy February, Sagittarius. I love you guys.